Ho ho everybody. It's me, your red crimson of death. The red crimson. Want to say a few things before I start this video. I'd like to give a shout out to a few people from from the TikTok community. At what is a loser? At JulianaX06. Kelia.Rose. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Rihanna. Louise Vert. Louise Vert. Sorry if I butcher your names, guys. Dogs are best for. It's Colin. And also, if you hear noises from the background, I'm reading it from a book. So that's probably, if you're wondering why, you're hearing pages turn. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. And go follow those guys. They're awesome. They need all the support that they can get, especially in these dark times. Alright guys, enjoy the video. Love. It's the thing that people rely on sometimes. For support from my friends and family. And if we find that certain somebody then that's great and such. But what happens if you find that certain someone and he or she turns out they're what they are seeming to be? So, I'd just like to warn you. Be very careful on who you fall in love with, or things will go wrong. It was a winter afternoon. Like most winter afternoons, it was overcast. Cloudy with a bit of rain. The wind blew and the leaves rustled on the sidewalk as Cece and her friend Elizabeth walked home from school. It was nice walking this way for a change, Cece said as the two strode along. Elizabeth smiled. Thanks for joining me out this way. I can't believe Brittany didn't show again today. She didn't call or anything. Cece rolled her eyes. She probably skipped and went to the lake with Glenn. Elizabeth laughed. You're probably right. Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow. The two parted ways, and Cece continued. She had just a few more blocks until she was home. The two parted ways. As she walked along, she saw a small, scruffy dog pawing at something in the gutter. Hey, little guy, what you after? She crouched down and saw a bone stuck in the crack. Cece pried it loose, and the dog snatched it up and darted away towards the alley. The girl followed. Hey, don't I at least get to pet you? She turned the corner and she saw a dog chewing on the bone at the feet of a boy sitting on a milk crate. He was wearing a gray hoodie and dirty jeans. He was tall and lanky, with white hair, crystal blue eyes, and a skull painted on his face. "Well, hello," Cece said, a little surprised. "Is he your dog?" The boy looked at Cece with a puzzled expression. "Yes." Cece smiled. "Can I pet him?" Still confused, the boy looked at Cece closely. "Sure. Are you not sad?" Cece giggled as she pet the dog. "Why would I be sad?" "I don't know. Everyone I meet is sad," replied the boy. Cece frowned. "Well, that's horrible. Maybe if you didn't have a skull on your face, people would be in a better mood around you. It's a little late for Halloween, you know." The boy shrugged. "I can't help it. It's a part of me. I never met anyone that's been happy before." Cece turned to look at the boy's face. She would inspect the skull. She could inspect the skull. She reached out and placed a timid hand upon his cheek. She attempted to smear what she had thought to be paint, but realized it was the skin. She quickly dismissed the skull when her eyes met his. They were bright blue and appeared to illuminate at certain angles. She became disoriented and had to shake her head to clear her thoughts. She fumbled and stuttered 4 words. Your eyes. Um, name? Yeah. What's your name?" The boy smiled. "I don't know. I don't think I have a name. I'm a Gimberling." "A what?" she replied. "A Gimberling. I was created to serve a purpose," replied the boy. "What purpose?" Cece inquired with a puzzled look. "I don't think you want to know," he said as his eyes seemed to dim. Okay. What do people call you?" Cece asked, becoming more confused. "The only person who's ever called me anything was my creator, and he only calls me Gimberling." "That makes me sad. You need a name," Cece said before being interrupted by the boy. "No," as he reached out and grabbed her arm. "Never be sad. My heart couldn't take it." "Why wouldn't your heart take it?" Cece was startled. "Why couldn't your heart take it? You just met me." "You're special. Your heart is special. My heart has no place to call home, and you have made it feel something. It has never felt anything before," the boy said. "Hobo Heart," Cece said with a smile. "Huh?" the boy asked, confused. "That's your name. The boy whose heart has no home. Hobo Heart," Cece explained. And now that you have a name, you and I can be friends." The boy smiled. Yes, yes, I like it. My name, Hobo Heart." "Okay, well, I have to get home. You'll be here tomorrow so I can see you, right?" asked Cece. "Yes, of course," said Hobo Heart with a smile. Cece continued her walk home, but not before looking over her shoulder one last time to inspect the mysterious boy. The next day, Cece came to the alley to see Hobo. When she rounded the corner, he's sitting there on his milk crate. He looked up and saw her, and his heartbeat began to quicken. "You actually came back?" "Yes," with a smile. "Well, of course I did, silly. Now let's do something besides sit in this alley," Cece said, as she blushed. "What could we do?" asked Hobo. Well, I don't know. Anything is better than sitting here, Cece said, pulling out Hobo's sleeve. I know, let's go to the park. Hobo followed. Will there be people there? I'm sure, Cece laughing. The hobo followed reluctantly as he pulled his hood closer to his face. The scruffy dog picked up a bone and chased after them when the two arrived at the park. It was full of people running about, playing football, throwing frisbees, and playing on the equipment. The two walked over to the swings. So what's your story? Cece asked. I don't have a story. I have a purpose. That's all I know. Hobo answered. Well, what is this purpose you keep mentioning? Cece pried. Hobo, looking at the ground, kicked a rock. I have duties I have to take care of to prevent something bad from happening. What do you mean? Cece asked. Hobo shook his head. I didn't want to talk about it. As the two talked, Cece looked up and noticed most of the people had left. It was very quiet. The people that were still there were by themselves. Hobo looked around. I need to be going. Wait, do I get to see you tomorrow? Cece asked. No. No. Hobo said, there's something I have to do. Okay. What about the next day? She smiled as she asked. Hobo reached out and touched her blonde hair. If that's what you like, if that's what you'd like. She shook his hand and touched her. As she took his hand and touched it to her face. It is. 2 days passed, and just as he had said, he met with her. They decided to go for a walk to a nearby lake. The two spent several days like this, just talking and laughing, enjoying and being in one another's company. The time seemed to slip away as the two grew closer together. One day after school, she arrived at their usual meeting place. Hobo relieved as he had a surprise for her. He held his hand and she took it. Hey, wait, before we go, I want to give this to you, Cece said as she reached into her pocket. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I was wondering if you'd like to be my Valentine. She handed Hobo a small envelope. What is a Valentine? Hobo asked as he opened the envelope. It was a hand-drawn picture of two hearts, intertwined with the words, "Be mine," above the drawing, and if you value your heart, you'll give it to me, written below.